Well, look at what the Oilers have done. They sat there and won Game 4, and that's a big deal. What's bigger deal is what's happened with the situation over La Bamba and the Dallas Stars. The DJ, I've already made 2 videos on this. I'm making a third just to follow this up because something else has happened with this, and it's an amazing thing that's happened. The Ben Stelter Foundation has been reporting a massive influx of donations. They've now received over $20,000, all spurred on by the misstep of the DJ playing La Bamba to try and troll the Edmonton Oilers and the fans. And after realizing the mistake, after people, namely also myself, talking about it, saying, listen, what you've done here is completely dishonor the whole reason the Oilers have the song. And there's been quite a ton of comments, and a lot of people are very split on this issue. And I have to say, it's the fan base. The fan bases, you can be completely rabid, and I have to say, as Oiler fans, most of them are pretty calm on it overall. And when I make a video that seems to just hit those few marks, they go a little bit further, and a lot of people tell me one side or the other, and it's completely split. With the Ben Stelter Foundation gaining all these, not these subs, these all this money on the foundation, it's an amazing story. It's absolutely amazing that it's at that point. And you know what? Kudos to all the fans that have donated to them, and keep donating to them. Keep doing what you can, because the cause, to me, I believe is very much so. Kids with cancer, the Stollery Children's Hospital, they are very close to me. I had a couple comments saying I'm pandering to this, and it's like, no, I'm not. They're very close to me. I have a child that has gone through the Stollery. He doesn't have cancer, but he's gone through the Stollery. He's through the Children's Hospital here. We've fundraised over $20,000 American over the last few years for the Children's Stollery Hospital. So these little things are very close to my heart. They're very close to me, and the Stelzer Foundation works closely with the Stollery Hospital, and that's part of all of that. That's why I am very moved. I am very heartwarmed by seeing how the outcome of all of this really is. It's amazing to see. It really is amazing to see. Now, as for the DJ, you know what? Everything's under the bridge. Everything can just wash away at this point. I'm going to move on from all of this, but you know what? Everyone that sat there and made comments, thank you for your comments. Thanks for watching the videos. Thanks for doing whatever you do. And you know what? Keep cheering for the team that you want to move. I'm a giant Oilers fan. I was born in the 80s. I lived through the dynasty days of that. They won their first cup when I was 4 years old. And it's amazing to see the city coming together on this. And you know what? The Dallas fans, they're pretty great overall. A lot of them shared the same sort of sentiment of what has happened with the situation, that it was a massive mistake. Was there any ill content with this? Did the DJ mean to do any of this? I don't believe so. I don't really believe that the DJ meant to do these types of things. But I also don't think he understood the significance of the Oilers song. And I'm going to still stick to my thing. I don't think a DJ in another building, in another market for the NHL, should be trolling the rest of the league with a victory song. I think that is in very poor taste, and is very lack of respect for the NHL. These are world class players. They go on. The Olympics is going to be a thing for the next round of the Olympics, where hopefully we get to see Connor McDavid light it up for Canada at the Olympics. And when everything's said and done, the players, they are where they're from. They're Canada, they're Germany, they're the United States. It's all very much so in that sense. But when you sit there and you have a victory song for a team, they had chose it for a reason in a lot of cases. And I think playing it in another market when they lose to kind of troll them is trolling the entire league at that sense. And it just creates it just doesn't leave a good impression on that team or that market. It just it's in poor taste. It really is in poor taste. And you know what? Not everyone's going to agree with that, and I understand that. That's what I believe. That's what people I've spoken to. They kind of get that idea that it is in poor taste. Do they own these songs? They do not own these songs. It's like singing the Canadian and U.S. anthem at the start of the game. Nobody owns those songs. It's a nation, right? But the representation of what this song means to Oilers and the fans is huge. It's way more than it just being a victory song for the Edmonton Oilers. And that's why there was such a disparaging side of things. Why a lot of people, including myself, were pretty upset over this. It's not a normal thing to sit there and hear this being belted out. Now, when it comes down to La Bamba, because it was Joey Moss's favorite song, because Ben Stelter would have said they would have reveled in it being played there. It would have been absolutely amazing for them, and that's what it counts. This is for them. They have passed on, and that's why this song is being played. So you know what? I'm over it. If the Dallas Stars want to sit there and play La Bamba and get everyone riled up, then fine. But now everyone knows the significance of why it gets played, and now now hopefully it gets played to honor Joey Moss and Ben Stelter. That's the main thing. It's the fact that it was being played to attempt to troll, and that's where everyone got upset about it. Not that it was being played. Everyone sits there and goes, okay, it was played. That's great. Nobody owns the song. You can go ahead and do that. But it was the reasoning behind it and why it was a very, very much so of just a disgraceful display of unsportsmanlike conduct. And you know what? On the ice, that would have been type of penalty. But it's not a situation where you're swearing at the ref. You're getting completely disparaged by the team. No, this was Ben and Joey's song being played. And you know what? Belt it out, sing it out, play La Bamba, baby. That's all that we got to say here on the matter. And hopefully the Oilers, I believe the Oilers are going to win against the Dallas Stars, but it's going to be a hard fought battle. It's not an easy league to win, but go Oilers, go. Let's see some McDavid magic. Let's see some Oilers magic. And if anything, fight like Ben. Thanks for watching. I'm your proud Canadian Phoenix Cindershadow. I'm signing off here. Have yourselves a great day.